The unit, 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 the unit.
Hello and welcome to episode 27 of the Unit Podcast. This is the first time we've tried to record this. No bloopers, no teething problems, no nothing. Would that be fair to say?
Full set of teeth.
Yeah. So, new camera angle for guests. Let me know what this thinks. See, normal people know we'll cut that out, but I like that. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll continue. I won't correct myself and I'll say, let me know what this thinks. Okay, this new camera angle. Let me know what this thinks, because I found when I had guests on before, it was just my shoulder and the guest's shoulder, but I think this is a little bit better. So today I am joined by Lee. Lee was on First Dates Ireland, and some of you might have seen clips of her online. And how would they actually know you?
It's my room key.
It sounds like a sound bite because you say it exactly how, because it's just you in the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the room key. If anyone wants it, don't be copying all the details off it now. Trying to go to the room. Here you go. You can have that back.
That's actually, you just touched on the funniest part of this story.
Yeah. Why? What was the story with that?
I didn't have a room.
You didn't actually have a room.
No.
Fuck off. So it was just a gimmick.
Yeah, I got drunk.
Okay.
Really, really drunk before the date. I was at a festival, like.
Right.
I was at All Together now, and I had to leave like early that morning on the Monday and like rush home for my date.
Okay.
But I was still like, I was hanging, like I was on a
Okay.
rollover, like.
Oh fuck.
And I drank a couple of cans of, you know, like the little gin cans on the way up, and I got in a really giddy humour, like. So I rang my producer and I was like, get me a bunch of roses. I didn't even buy the flowers.
What?
I'm a dickhead, like.
Okay.
So that sounds really bad.
So they were a prop.
You can't call them a prop because it wasn't set up. Like, it was something
Yeah.
I had arranged. Like,
Yes.
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
So
But then again, it was look,
the
even
thought
though
was there, like.
even though the card was a prop, the roses were a nice gesture still.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I had arranged for the roses anyways.
Yeah.
But I was like, get me a room key.
So
And
they
put
organised that for you.
sure, all you have to do is go up to the desk and say, give me
Yeah.
a room key. Like, do you know what I
And
mean?
It probably wasn't even.
And they
blank.
thought, they were like, you're not going to do. I was like, yeah. Like, I was like, I was in a relationship when I went on first dates.
Okay. Right. And did your partner know?
Yeah, she paid for the dinner. That was
Like, she was like, yeah, go on it. Why did she allow you to go on a date?
So we were only together about maybe 5 months, I think.
Was it in the pipeline already?
Yeah, so I had
Ah.
already been accepted. Everything was in full swing for first dates, and when we started seeing each other, like, it wasn't meant to be a fucking relationship, like, do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah.
Like, it was what it was or whatever. And obviously we ended up really liking each other, and we don't anymore, but
Yeah.
you know, but no, like, she was actually a really cool girl, like, she was
Okay.
really sound about it, like, and she really didn't want me to miss an opportunity
Yes.
to be seen and stuff. I'm a singer
Right.
and a tattoo artist, so I wanted to get myself back out there. I had kind of gone through a bit of a hard time and stuff, and lost a lot of my businesses and stuff through, like, just depression and stuff.
Right.
So I said stuff a lot there.
Yeah, but that doesn't
There was a
matter.
lot of stuff.
I always say
going on.
loads of bullshit on this.
Yeah, no,
But sure,
it's
that's
just,
okay.
I just
But,
noticed that, yeah. But yeah,
and
no.
You're in a better place now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm brand
Brilliant.
new. Like, I'm back working. I have everything sorted now, except the girlfriend part. But
Okay.
we move.
Okay.
Either way, she knew. Like, I have an original song coming out this year. So
I actually heard a clip of it. It's really good.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
really good.
I didn't write it,
Okay.
but we made it into a song. Like, it was, yeah, a woman from my town wrote it about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's wild. But basically, she knew with the song coming out, it would be really good for me to be seen.
Yes. Yeah.
Did she think I would be an internationally known as the most narcissistic, misogynistic lesbian in the whole planet? No,
Yeah,
I don't think she did.
Probably not.
Probably not. I didn't really plan on that, but I thought it would be hilarious.
Oh, it was very good.
I
yeah.
thought it would be just really funny. I didn't give that girl a room key to.
You didn't have any intention behind it.
Obviously,
you
I was in
couldn't
a
because-
relationship.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And the room wasn't.
It was
actually
a
there.
joke. It was
Yeah.
a joke. I'm funny. Like, I tend to have quite a humoursome presence online. Like, and I really will do anything for the plot. Like, you know, including allowing my girlfriend to pay for my meal with another woman. Yeah. When I really think about that, like, when I actually sober and in the right frame of mind, like a normal person that's not on a rollover and absolutely in bits after rolling around a mucky field for a weekend, and would think kind of anything was funny at the time. To be fair,
but like in fairness, it's not as if you were being like sleazy or over the top or anything like that.
Yeah, I think people
but
took
I think
it like
that's
that.
how people took it.
Yeah, they really
100%.
did. Like, if you actually looked, and to be fair, a lot of the abuse stopped. I got so much abuse, I had to just not look at my phone.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of worked around and estimated it was in or around 40 or 50 million views. Like, between reposts, all of the official videos, then everybody else sharing them around and blah blah, like the shares off that, and like it was around 50 million views worldwide. And there was like people in America doing reaction videos, like literally calling me a misogynistic narcissist. And like, I couldn't be. Now my exes will probably disagree with what I'm about to say.
Oh yeah, as they would. Like.
Yeah, like, I mean, but I'm definitely not misogynistic anyway.
Right.
I love women. But like, you know what I mean? It really came off the total polar opposite way than it was meant. I didn't mean, like, I think a lot of people thought I was implying that I was going to meet a whore.
Yeah.
And I didn't, like, and I'm not like that.
And the way, see, I didn't realise you were in a relationship, right? So when I watched the episode, I kind of looked at it and I was thinking, it looks like you kind of put yourself down a little bit and kind of almost made out like you weren't worthy of this date or something, because obviously you didn't want it to go any further anyway, because you're in a relationship.
Exactly.
Do you know? So I was thinking, like, I was like, why is she saying that? Like, do you know what I mean? Because it looked like the girl liked you. From the outside looking in, I don't know, but or whatever way it was edited, you know. But I like, and then I was thinking, geez, she's kind of after shooting herself in the foot there a little bit by saying, do you know, by kind of not going with it.
Man,
do you know?
I barely remember it.
But yeah,
I was locked.
Yeah, and you said you haven't really watched it back.
No, sure, I'm mortified, man.
Okay, yeah, but like, I don't know. I didn't for a second think like, geez, that was a bit too much now. What would anything like? I thought it was a great crack, and you just fucking swap seats with the.
Oh my god! Somebody commented. I actually had to delete the comment. Right? Somebody commented under that video. He was like friends with this young fella's dad or something.
The other person,
the guy that I swapped seats with,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
His dad's friend commented underneath the video, and he was like, "Now nobody knows this because I deleted it straight away. So this is literally exclusive for you.
Yeah.
Everything is exclusive for you because I wouldn't give an interview."
Yeah.
But basically, he said, I think this was disgraceful. I don't. Maybe the young fella's name is Josh or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But like, let's say it's Josh. Josh has a very big problem with people touching his food. I ate this young fella's food.
He ate yours too.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Your chunky chips.
I didn't have any chunky chips. I don't even like chips. Do you know I don't even eat chips?
So why did you ask?
For a friend.
So for people who haven't seen the episode or don't, whatever, so when you were at the bar waiting for your date to come, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You asked the barman? Yeah. What did you ask him?
Hey, are the chips chunky in here?
Yeah. But it was like you were trying to get the inside scoop, though. You said, you were like, oh, here, hi, come here.
It was like, no, because right, I don't forget, lads, I had a bottle of wine upstairs before I went down. I had 4 cans of gin. I was only after coming from a rollover from a festival. So you can imagine the state I was in, right?
I thought you had, did you not? Was it another date, maybe another couple, someone had steak and chips, and it did have chunky chips?
She had chunky chips, I think.
Oh, did she?
I wouldn't even ask her for them. I was afraid of her.
And
she seemed like she didn't like me, I thought. But you said she seemed like she liked me.
I thought, I don't know, no, she did seem a little bit like obviously you were a little bit more out there, do you know, about your approach and everything else, and you were obviously trying to get laughs and stuff as well.
That's it, yeah.
She did seem a little bit quieter than you, and then she kind of seemed a little bit like, ooh, like I don't really know how to take some of this.
Yeah.
But so you said at the end that you might become friends. Did that happen?
I have nothing bad to say about Boo Jordan, right? Boo's a lovely girl, in my opinion anyway. Boo has not even replied or followed me back on TikTok.
Fuck off.
So whatever I did, I don't know what I did.
Maybe she just didn't like the attention that the video and the episode gained.
No. Because I put out, and I'm not, like, this is not me slating anything, like, but I didn't understand it because I put out that basically I said, like, look, sorry if we become a meme or whatever in a TikTok the day before. And then, like, she wasn't on TikTok. She wasn't on Instagram on the date.
Yeah.
But then she made a TikTok, like, and obviously, look, fair play, because she was obviously going to get follows. Like, Jesus, of course she was. And she got an awful lot of sympathy versus
Yeah,
the abuse I got. Like,
suppose, yeah,
and
yeah.
no, and she accepted it and she liked it. And I put out like, yo, I'm sorry if we become a meme or whatever. She didn't reply, you know. So I'd say like,
yeah.
she seemed like she was pretty pissed off at me. Like, to be fair, like,
Yeah.
so maybe she did like me.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Try them in, keep them keen.
Do you know what I mean?
Playing hard to get.
I tried to follow the girl on TikTok. She wouldn't even follow me back. Maybe she's playing hard to get, man.
But and would you be the date type?
Not really. Like, I've been in really long-term relationships. Like, like I said, I don't even sleep. I genuinely don't sleep around. I've slept with literally the amount of people I've been in relationships with, bar 2 one-night stands.
Yeah. And what?
That's
So
it, like-
what would, like, if you met a girl now tomorrow and it seemed to be going down that route and she said like, oh, let's go on a date, what would your perfect idea of a date be? Or what would you, if she said like, oh, do you want to do something the weekend or whatever?
Right.
What would your perfect date be?
I can tell you my last first date. I was
Non-televised.
non-televised.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually got a second date and a relationship out of this for a while. So I was 5 hours late,
Right.
severely hungover, but I did manage to pull off a really nice night. I have a little van,
Okay.
so I can turn it into like almost a little camper van, like, do you know what I mean? So I set it up real, like, you know, fairy lights and brought a little fire pit. We went up the Wicklow Mountains. We did art, you know.
Okay.
We chatted. You know,
That's
it was
class.
really nice.
So
We listened to
that's
some
different, like,
music
yeah.
and it was outdoorsy, indoorsy. It was
Intimate
fucking
and-
nice. Like,
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
you know?
Like I don't know. I'd be a little bit awkward now going into like a proper busy setting with somebody that I don't really know.
yeah, I get that.
Like, I don't know, because I just feel like you can't have the proper conversation that you want to have, and you're trying to be proper and you're trying to eat correctly.
Did
and
you
you're
ever
trying
see
to,
people going to the cinema for a first date? Let's
Yeah.
go sit in
Go
a
on,
row of seats
in
and
the
all
dark.
look the same direction.
Yeah.
What? How do you get to know someone? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I wonder will they laugh at that part there now?
Yeah, I actually went on a first date to the cinema before, and it actually went well enough.
That's
And it-
because you were facing the same direction, looking at the one thing.
Yeah.
You didn't have to talk to her. Like, of course I'm well.
But no, I mean, like, even after that, you know what I mean? We ended
Really?
up, we ended up seeing each other for a while and everything as well. Yeah. I thought it was a good crack. And there was at one point where it was like a kind of a thriller we were watching, and there was at one point where she got a fright. She kind of grabbed my leg, and then she was embarrassed because she did that. And you
Yeah.
know, so it worked out well. But apart from that, I like.
But it's also easing it in, like, it's easing you into being in each other's company. Like, do you know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
Instead
And
of me going head first, front flips over the table,
Yeah.
like, you know, swapping seats with strangers. And
I
all, yeah,
I haven't really been on the traditional dates, like, do you know,
Really?
meet here and we'll go for dinner, unless I was actually seeing the person. Do you know, that kind of
Do
way.
you know, same as that. Other than first dates, like, I don't think I have. Oh no, once. Yeah, once. But I already knew the girl. Like, do you know what I mean? So it wasn't like,
so it's a bit more comfortable.
yeah, like,
But what I was, so what people, when I first started the podcast, right, and I started explaining things, and I'd be here, and some people just listen on audio. I keep glancing there because that's where the camera used to be. It's over here.
I keep forgetting there's a camera altogether.
Yeah. It's not
Just
camera. We're
gazing
just
into your
chatting. We're
eyes.
just having a chat. And I was looking as well, going, how we record and everything else. But anyway,
That's your job.
6 months in, I should really know by now. But when I first started the podcast, I'd explain things. And I'd be talking and I'd be going, yeah, the fucking thing was about this size and blah, blah, blah. And then people in the comments are going, what about the people listening on audio? We can't see what you're describing. And you're like, all right, but
Oh,
that's the
yes.
one bit that you don't, do you know.
Well, then
So-
why don't you look at the video?
But what I find, the reason that I'm saying this is because let's explain the bit about swapping seats, because they're probably going to be like, what do you mean swapping seats? So do you want to explain sweets? Yeah. Give me one of your sweets. You can have one of my sweets.
And we've the
do you-
same sweets.
Do you want to explain what you did? Because I thought it was funny.
Right. So as I said, I actually haven't got past this part.
Do you want me
To
to
my-
tell it then?
Yeah, to my knowledge, what happened was basically actually what happened. Now, here's another big question I've been asked actually. So we'll get this out of the way. People have often, now more than often, the first thing is, what was the story of the room key? Second thing was, is it all choreographed?
Yeah. Was there anything staged?
Not a bit. Not
No.
a bit. No, the producers literally just say, go. Like,
Okay.
and there's a part that kind of made my date the way it was. They didn't tell her I was in a relationship,
Yes.
which I now think is pretty bad.
yeah.
Because obviously, maybe that's why she doesn't talk to me.
But then if they told her that she was in a relationship,
But she,
that could scare people off.
now she was, yeah, but you see, right, so here's what actually happened. They had a dater for me, and I think something happened. Maybe she got in a relationship or something like that, so she pulled out like 2 weeks before.
Okay, yeah.
But obviously my interview and stuff was so funny that they wanted me on it, and they knew I'd be a bit of crack or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and I was there for the crack, like, do you know what I mean? And also, me and my girlfriend had well, now this was at the beginning, had agreed that if the love of my life walked out on the TV, like, I would go for it, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because this was already organised before you met that girl.
Yeah, exactly. So I was open to anything, basically. But when it came down to actually arranging the date, there was no pre-arrangement other than the room key.
Okay.
And what I had in my mind choreographed the way I wanted it to go, but she hadn't got a clue, God love her. Not a clue. So, like, for the first half an hour, we talked about veganism.
Okay.
And I was trying to be.
Is she vegan or are you vegan or?
I think she was vegetarian, but I think she had a steak. I don't know. I can't, like, I really don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it wasn't shown because it was the most boring conversation. Like, it was really awkward at the start.
How long were you actually at the date for?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, no, there is a good bit. Like, there was a lot of content that could have been used.
Yeah, because I'd say if you were to put all the clips together, so what they'll do obviously on first dates is that they'll show a bit of your date and then they'll show someone else's date, and then so that way then someone will look and they'll want to watch the whole episode to see what happens with everybody. But I was wondering, so if you were to clip together all the stuff, so the full episode is about what, 25 minutes or something?
But how do I have this?
Yeah, how do you have that?
Do you want me to explain how I have this?
Yeah, how did you get it back?
Back to when I swapped seats.
Right.
So what happened was I went to the toilet.
Yeah, we never even said what happened with the swapping seats.
We're back there.
So I was going to explain that because you can't really. Yeah. So it was the part when one of you goes to the bathroom and rings the friend.
Yeah.
And while she was
it was me. I went to the bathroom.
But this part was when you swap seats.
Yeah, I'll tell you how it came about that I was so kind of wild.
Okay.
I suppose. I went to the toilet after talking about veganism for half an hour and boring everybody to death, right? Because we're mic'd up, like everybody was standing out there. They were like, "What are you doing?" Because I'm funny.
Okay.
And my producer, Cleena, said, "You need to up it now.
Yeah.
You can do what you want, like."
Right.
And I said, "What?" I said, "Really?" Like, and she goes, "Go wild." I said, "No fucking bother."
Yeah.
I walked straight into the door, a different person. I was rulia. I think I might have had it. I actually called for another drink at one stage and it wouldn't even serve me anymore. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right,
so I was like, so she had got up then, and I knew I had full permission to do that. And so of course I swing around. How's it going?
Yeah.
What's the
talking
story?
To another.
Talking to the other couple, yeah.
They weren't on the show. They were just in the background having a meeting.
They're background daters.
Yes,
so you actually apply for that as well if anybody wants to apply to be a background dater.
An extra.
Yeah, of course. So there's an application for that, and it is obviously you meet people like me there. And get your food out.
Yeah.
But so I swing around, and in my head for the 10 minutes or whatever in between me getting full permission to go wild in this restaurant, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? And I copped the couple behind me. So I said to your man, I was like, come here, swap seats with me. So
while she was in the
while she was in the toilet. So basically, when she walked out, I was hiding behind a menu. I don't know if it actually showed that.
I didn't see the bit of the menu. I could see you kind of just putting your head down.
Yeah, I was hiding behind a menu. And she didn't really laugh. So
she was just like, "What? Am I sitting here?"
I don't know. I don't know. Like, it just really was the most mismatched couple. Like, I needed somebody to laugh at me. And
I feel like if I was on a date and that happened, I would be in bits. I'd probably go back into the bathroom. I'd ring one of the boys and be like, "Man, just have to swap in seats with someone for the laugh."
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there was a few times I felt like getting into the elevator and curling up into a ball with embarrassment nearly. Like, do you know what I mean? To the room key.
Because
did you not see, like, because the room key was
weren't
meant
landing.
None of it landed.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I went sore. I was like, it's my room key. And I knew she wasn't going to laugh. By her face, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I suppose you can
tell.
But then again, do you know what? You look really confident the whole fucking thing.
I was just drunk.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you don't look like you were awkward about the room key thing or anything like that. You looked really confident about that. But like, one of the clips that I saw, I don't know, did you see it? It was an American woman, I think, doing a reaction to your thing, and she was like, she mustn't have watched the full episode.
Do you know? No, she only saw the clip. Well, I don't know.
She must have just been going from the TikTok, because what she said was like, you clearly got turned down, so you made it look like you didn't want her to go back to your room, which, like, obviously isn't the case because you didn't even have a room.
I didn't even have a room.
Yeah.
But no, when she actually made that video, the episode hadn't even aired. So
okay, this
yeah.
was a teaser.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And did they use? Was it just you that they used for the teaser for the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So
sure,
that
yeah.
was actually, you should tell people so they can watch it. What was it, season?
Season 11, episode 1.
Yeah, and you're actually the first person coming in.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? This
to
is actually
Macklemore.
yeah, with the jacket.
Yeah.
But it was actually, this was huge. Like, my producer and me got on really well.
Okay.
Legend. Anybody going on first dates like is so lucky because the producers are actually, they're legends. Like, you know what I mean? They're really fun young people. Like, you know, it's not, you're not going into an RT studio. You're going in, you're talking to nice people. Like, do you know what I mean? So, and they'll converse with you. Like, I had my producer's head wrecked all summer. Like, do you know what I mean? Little ideas and stuff. So basically, what were we talking about?
What we were talking about. I said you were really confident. Room key. I don't know. Anyway.
The American woman. Jesus Christ. ADHD haven't you? Was it?
Living on that street.
Living next door to Dallas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, why was I talking about producers, man?
Because I said, did they use your clip as a teaser?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was massive. Now we're
now we're
you
talking.
got it, baby. Right, so basically, I got a message on New Year's Day,
Right.
and it was the day my girlfriend left me.
Okay.
So there was it was a silver lining day. It's like I literally found out 3 hours before she left that they had never done this before.
Okay.
They basically cut out. You know, if you look at first dates, normally it's like you'll have the waitress and the waiter, and they get asked the question, "What is love?"
Yeah.
They didn't have that in mind.
How come?
They made my intro longer.
Okay.
Because they were like, your walk-in was so good
Yeah.
that your intro is going to be a little bit longer. So we're after cutting that piece out. I was delighted with myself. Like, do you know what I mean?
So so even with the doors, is that a genuine thing? Do people actually fumble with the doors?
I walked the total wrong direction to where there was no door. I mean confident as you like.
Yeah, big. What? How would you describe the jacket? It wasn't fur. It was like a teddy bear jacket, was
yeah,
it?
It was. Yeah, it was one
but
of those.
It was big, like.
Yeah.
It was like, so they put on Macklemore Can't Hold Us, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
you're doing your walking and
with the red socks.
Yeah, someone actually said it. It's like you're going to a UFC fight, but it was real.
It's the walk and everything,
there,
like
yeah. But no, it was a good crack. What else? I had a couple of things written down now. 1 second.
No
I must
worries.
get into these now because I'll be kicking myself if I don't. And if they're shit now, we'll just cut it out, yeah?
Yeah, there's no problem. No problem.
We won't be cutting that now to wind that.
No problem.
So, was food nice? What'd you get?
The sea
No,
bass.
there was something that I was going to fucking say a minute ago and I can't remember now. Because we were just...
I got the sea bass.
Okay.
And potatoes. I didn't get chips.
That sounds vom. So you were late for your interview, your initial interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
this is
the
the
normal style of late like ever.
So this is the bit where when the date is happening, it flicks to like your previous, like what happened when you first went and stuff like that,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you're going like, oh, I remember what I was going to ask you. So when you were applying, what did you tell him? What type of person did you tell him you wanted to meet? Because I feel like they really follow that with a lot of daters.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what was in your description of your perfect date?
If she's not a skinny model or a single mother, I don't want her.
You didn't say that.
I did.
So they sent you a single mother. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But I will go back for a skinny model. Take me back.
Yeah.
I think I deserve another shot at this. I really do.
I think you do.
I'm calling out Coco content on RT here.
But I don't think you deserved the slack that you got for it because...
Oh, lad, I'm telling you now, there's people would have gone in, like would have needed serious counselling for the abuse I got. I got like messages on my phone, right? And I'll send them to you so you can actually show them here. I'm a gay.
Right.
We do not accept you. You cocky, ugly cunt. I got that as a DM on TikTok.
Oh, sorry, someone said that to you.
Sent it to my phone.
I thought you were saying that about yourself.
No,
so I didn't know what you're...
I'm a gay.
So you're not allowed in the gay community because this person said...
Because I'm a cocky, ugly cunt.
Right.
I'm definitely not ugly. I might be a cocky cunt, but I'm definitely not ugly.
They were wrong about that bit.
Telling you now. I paid a lot of money to look like this. I mean,
Good. I only found out what that meant the other day. Anyway, you were late for your interview.
I'm always late for everything. I was 5 hours late today.
You were 5 hours? No, you were 3.5, I'd say.
Was I?
But it's okay because it wasn't a proper schedule because I knew that, you know, I just said like, yeah, get here whenever you can get here and the time
That was the worst thing you could have said to me.
Yeah, but yeah, so we won't call that late. If I said, you have to be here at this time and you didn't turn up, well, if I said that, I'd fucking expect no one to turn up. Imagine me talking to you like that. You have to be there at this time. But anyway.
That's so fair.
How late were you for your interview?
10 hours.
10 hours late, so you're a full day basically late for the interview.
Yeah, they even had to wait like behind after all the other interviews for like 2 hours or something.
Okay, and why were you so late?
I was partying the night before.
So you asleep?
Yeah, was it? And I literally looked at them ringing me. I went, no. And I knew. I am a cocky cunt, aren't I? I knew they were going to wait. But no, in fairness, no. I knew because my producer, Cleena, like she was so sound.
Okay.
I knew I had a lot of leeway. So I took complete advantage of it because I was so dying. Like there wouldn't have been any hope of me going up there. I was still drunk. Like.
Did they name Leeway after you, do you think?
I would say so.
Yeah, they must have.
Well, it's the only way. Do you know what I mean?
So, yeah. So you were drunk for your interview?
No, I was severely hungover. Yeah.
Okay, for the interview. Okay.
Severely hungover. Yeah.
But you came, as I said, like you came across really well on both the interview and the date. You didn't seem like you were after being out the night before or fucking any of that,
Yeah,
or
but
you
you
want to
not
roll over or anything like that.
Yeah, well, right. Okay, that's fair, right? So if you look at the episode and then you see how kind of I'm a lot calmer today. I'm a lot more like I'm able to kind of engage a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like I was fucked.
And you remembered some things as well. Some things
you know?
go back to. Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to hold my speech together and talk properly like this. I was in bits. Like I was in a fucking really bad place. Like I'm not gonna lie. And like this is the part that kills me mostly about the abuse I got because I was in a severely bad place back then. Like I was chronically addicted to any substance that would numb my feelings. Yeah. I was going through a really, really, really bad mental health time.
Yeah, but people don't think that.
But they don't consider it. It's not that they don't think it. Everybody can think it because that's then you're straight up going to think, do you know what? Give anybody the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was going through a hard time. That's the first thing anybody says about everybody, but not with me. Like
I think if you're not crying on the television,
do you know?
then they're not going to think that.
That's it. But
they're not going to think there's anything going on. They're just going to think, oh, she's happy. So.
But you know, in fairness to Coco Content, they put it out there at the start. If you look at the episode, it's literally like, have you got any plans for this date? That wasn't the question that the answer was actually given for. And I said, no, I'm a mess.
Yes.
There's your trigger. There's your key. I was a mess.
Yeah.
But
I'd say what they made it look like that you were a bag of nerves for the date. That's the way it came across.
100%. Yeah, of course. But it's still like, it's all
you
like.
Didn't mean it like
but
that.
It's all micro. What is it called? It's subliminal messages.
Yes,
like. If you think about it, that I know was put there to kind of say, right, give her a bit of.
Yes.
Because when it went viral, like super viral, I was surprised at how quiet everything went. I stopped getting phone calls from producers. They just left me alone.
Right.
Because they actually, in fairness, they did ring me about a day or two later. They were like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need anything? And I was like, I'm fine. I just
so
haven't looked at it like.
That's good because I'm sure if you said like that you needed something,
if I needed anything,
they'd put you in touch with somebody.
Man.
That's really good because a lot of shows like in the UK and stuff like that, like even like you know the likes of, I know Jeremy Kyle is a completely different thing, but like there was no real aftercare for people there.
But but a lot of them actually committed suicide, and that's like when I was going through the motion, like the process of getting my date and being like completely accepted, like you do the guard event and you do all that, like that's fine, but they actually get you a call with a psychiatrist and they have to actually the man
you had to speak to a psychiatrist before.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Where was I? In a hotel with my girlfriend. Yeah, Eddie. Yeah. No, I'm grand, Eddie. I'm grand. Not a bit of grand in me.
Yeah.
But I was stable to go on a date. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in my personal life, I just had a lot going on.
Behind the scenes,
Yeah, and I was hiding a lot of it with just being wild and partying and like just doing anything to avoid my own life. Like I was completely, look, to put it out there, I was mentally stable going on. I wasn't going to commit suicide after it. I held it really well. They couldn't believe how well I held myself afterwards. And I didn't actually have a breakdown with the fucking abuse, man. It was horrendous.
Because people don't realise like that, even if you were all up for it, and even if everything was okay in your life and you weren't going through anything and you went on it and you were all up for it, there can be a thing, I'd imagine, where when that airs and you see yourself on the TV and it might be edited in a certain way, or this might have been cut out, or that might have happened, or you just don't like how you came across, that could send
absolutely
the most stable person, that could send them into a hole.
I think,
and then they have to deal with all this abuse. Like,
to be honest, I think the more stable you are, the worse you're going to deal with that. I knew the state I was in on the TV.
Yeah.
I knew what I went on there to do a job. In my head, like I went out there to make myself. Actually, we'll hit on another thing that I was actually going to bring up. So I had bet my producer that I would be the most viewed episode ever, and I was going to make sure of it. And I surpassed it, even on RTE standards. Never mind their standards, on RTE standards. I was the most viewed episode in a well up there. Yeah, well up there.
Jesus.
I was the most viewed episode anyway. First Days Ireland. Ever.
Yeah.
And then I think the ratings were, I was up, like the views were up 5% from the year before. Jesus, like it was great. Like,
yeah, and you can actually, so the only way that I could find the episode for anyone who's looking for it is to go onto the RTE player.
Yeah.
And I actually got no ads.
No, I don't think so.
I watched the episode twice, but there used to be ads. There used to be a load of ads at the start. There used to be a load of ads in the middle.
When you have this many views, man.
Yeah. They're like, it's okay, we made enough.
There are no ads.
But is it... So, yeah, you said that your girlfriend at the time paid for the meal.
Yeah.
Isn't it mad that they don't give you a free meal?
They give you 30 quid to spend at the bar. I didn't know. They were just handing me 30 quid, and I was like, did I drop that?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
So it's not a paid gig? It's just...
No, Jesus, no. It cost me 144 quid or something like that.
Yeah.
Well...
Oh, for the food.
Cost me extra 144 quid,
yeah, like that's what...
Well, now think about it. That's the state I wasn't even working, like.
Yeah.
My ex had to pay for my dinner with another girl, like.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I won't blame her for leaving me.
But, one second, no, I think I have one or two more bits, but I was going to ask you something else that wasn't on my phone.
Right.
I can't fucking remember. So, if the producers contacted you in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And they said, next season of First Dates, we want to switch it up. We want to do it completely different.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do? What would you implement, or what would you change, or where would you have it in the same setting? Would you change it?
I had a really good idea, but I told my producer this idea, and I think I'm just going to leave it where.
Right.
And I don't know if it would become a different show or whatever, but I think my idea was absolutely fire. So Clean, if you're watching, just remember that little snippet of an idea I get, because it'd be absolutely class. But I think the setting is really good. The food was really good. The drinks were unreal, like.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Like, I think if anything, like, they're matchmakers, so obviously my match was probably the worst match in the whole world. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was so...
Was there back and forth with the matchmakers, or did you literally just send...
Well, my producer was the matchmaker.
Ah, okay.
And, she had done such a good job. She had got me... She actually got me a girl that looked like my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
So, it obviously...
Oh, that's the girl that was supposed to be on the episode and wasn't.
Yeah, so she pulled out. Mm-hmm. And, like, realistically, and this is no disrespect to Boo, obviously, like, geez, why do I always sound so bad? But she was literally somebody that was on it before, was still single,
yes,
and would go on it again.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a match for me. It was never going to be a match for me, like, because anybody they rang or they contacted were either in relationships or whatever, like, you know, there was just nobody else available. And she did them a favour, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing about it is as well, like, she did seem a lot quieter, and you're very out there, like, you're very distinctive. You've one or two tattoos, like.
One. It's just one.
How many? Do you know how many you have?
Not a clue, man.
You're just mostly covered?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Yeah. That's just for the audio listeners. People wouldn't realise that, like, but you're heavily tattooed.
Yeah, heavily tattooed. Yeah.
So you said you're a tattoo artist?
I am, yeah.
Are you doing that long?
20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
Jesus. So
started when I was 5.
5. yeah.
I started when I was 17.
Holding the machine with your full hand.
Yeah.
With the tongue out the side.
Yeah. I literally.
Doing your ABCs with it.
Yeah, backwards.
But yeah, do you like that? Is that something you'll continue to do? Or?
Yeah, you know, like I had 3 fully functioning businesses at the one time a couple of years ago, and it wore me out. It really did. Like I absolutely crashed and lost everything. And tattooing is now what I love it.
Yeah.
I love art.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. Like it's what I sing. I'm a musician. Like art, any form of art is where I want to be at. Like,
Yeah.
and obviously the music is where I'm heading for. But obviously everybody needs a job. So yeah, 9 to 5, or well, I actually kind of usually work 6 in the evening until probably 6 the next morning.
Yeah.
I'll cover like the shifts that nobody else will do. I'm doing graveyard, man.
Yeah.
But that's where the money is. Like, what about people at work?
Yeah.
They need their tattoos
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I always think that about like the shops in town and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Their most popular time is when everyone's at work.
Exactly.
And there's still loads of people in the shops, you know.
Yeah. You know,
so
so-
it's someone needs to do it. Like,
Exactly,
So why not tap into that
Yeah.
time?
And you know what it is as well? Like, because I fell apart and I lost a lot of my reputation when it came to like just being reliable. I'm not reliable. What am I even on about? I'm always late.
Yeah.
My
I can
actual
vouch for that.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, I'll actually get a character reference off you next. My last character reference was actually off of a girl from another podcast,
Oh, okay.
from Zena from the Unhinged podcast.
Right.
So me and Zena were quite good friends, and she wrote my character. I'll actually read it out for you when we take a break. I'll go
Yeah.
get it. It's comical,
Yeah.
but it describes me on another level
Okay.
at the time. Do you know what I mean? So she wrote in it, Lisa's not fashionably late, she's apocalyptically. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know,
yeah,
never
yeah.
on time kind of thing. So yeah, like I can't even describe how substantially I lost my reputation when it came to being an artist. Like,
Yeah.
because of how the downward spiral my mental health took.
Yeah.
So I'm dragging my nails on the fucking chalkboard now, trying to get myself back. But every tattoo is better than the last. Every tattoo is usually really late in the morning that we're finishing it. But
Yeah.
Right now I'm actually working to suit my mind.
Yeah.
So if I sleep in, I just sleep in.
Yes.
And people are really understanding. Like,
But you're not going to book in a tattoo at 8:30 in the morning anyway, are you?
people do. You see that's a normal shop time. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Whereas I think I get away with murder. I just get away with absolute murder.
So that's why you're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? So it's like I just ring my client and I'm like, I'll book in max 2 clients a day. Well, what's the crack? Yeah, look, I'm not going to be there. Like today, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be there for 3 hours. I just don't want to go.
Yeah.
But I have to do that right
yeah.
now
But
because
sure, look, you
I
can
can't,
only
like-
do what you can do.
yeah, like
Do you know what I
that's-
mean? You can't, like, if you drag yourself around and get to where you're supposed to be and whatever, like, if it's not the
Man,
end
I'm
of the
nearly
world,
40
then-
years old. I'm really meant to do that. Like,
yeah, I know.
I did it
but-
for years though.
But I mean, if you can get away with not doing it,
But this
then
is
why the
it.
fuck not?
But do you know what? I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. I'm single, 7 months.
Right.
I have my little dog, Da Vinci, my little French bulldog. He's the love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
We just bought a camper van, me and Da Vinci.
Yeah.
We're going touring Ireland doing tattoos, but it's going to be when it suits me.
Yeah.
Because I figured I ran. Now, when I say a tight ship, lads, I was known as the late bus driver. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I can't really, like, I'm not going to go around here now bigging myself up and everybody be commenting underneath going, go away, Lisa, you liar.
Yeah.
So, no, truthfully, yeah, I'm always late, definitely.
Even when you're driving the bus.
Ah, God, the kids were never on time for school. I used to be like, the teacher
bus
used to be
driver
standing
was-
with just 5 kids at the end of the day, like, Lisa, come on. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Running down, sorry. But because I own that
Yeah.
and I'm unapologetically late. And
Yes. Yeah.
it's like there's nothing I can do to change it.
Yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
just can't.
I felt like that when I was in my early 20s. I just couldn't do it.
No.
And I couldn't wake up. And I couldn't, like, just that was what I struggled with was getting up in the morning to go to my job or whatever it was I was doing at the time, whether I was doing a course or the job
Yeah.
or whatever it was. And I remember at one stage, I met an old boss. I was after coming out of one job or finishing a course or something, and I met the boss in Duns or somewhere like that. And he asked me, like, what are you doing now?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm out of work and blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for work, whatever. He was like, come out to me Monday morning. He says, do you know, 8:30 in the morning or whatever it was. I must have got out of bed at 8:45, I'd say.
Yeah.
Got into
That's me to a T,
I
man.
got into the car, the petrol light was on. I was like, oh, fuck, I
Oh
need to go
my
to the petrol
God.
station, right? So I had fuck all, like, so down to the petrol station, threw tenner into the car or whatever it was, and
Fiver.
yeah, something like that, yeah, clicking. But rang him, and I was like, well, sorry, do you know, I made up some stupid excuse, and he was like, just leave it off.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fair. And like, well, no, at the time I was probably like, fuck's sake, I rang, do you know. But looking back, like, I couldn't be relied on, like.
Man, I used to work for my cousin, right?
Mm.
Now, half my town will erupt when I say this.
Right.
Because there was one day his wife actually came around. It was actually how I ended up losing my job.
Right.
His wife, and there was a big status about it. Like, this was, oh my, this is how I actually, I ended up with my own business after this, because I actually just, the embarrassment, I actually
so
couldn't.
in your favour.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did actually for a while. But I couldn't actually apply for a job anywhere else, right?
Right.
So his wife ended up coming around to my house.
Okay.
Now, we lived in the same estate, right? I was up brushing my teeth. My stepchild was after dragging me off the couch. But I was working 3 jobs. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't just a lazy fucker. Like, I was genuinely working so much. I was absolutely exhausted. And I was brushing my teeth. I didn't even know what time it was. Like, I had like left a crowd of kids in Carlo because I fell asleep the week before. Not kids. No, not kids. Sorry, they were over 18.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But like, they were in college or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like an hour late for them at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was 4 o'clock in the morning. They were standing on the street. Like, I was run to the absolute. The candle was burnt.
Yeah.
It wasn't. There was no other two ends. There was no.
Yeah,
It was just gone. You know. And I should have really took note of that. I should have took charge of that and said, look, I can't do that.
And pull the plug on something.
Yeah, I can't do that run because I'm going to fail at it. But I'm one of those go-getters, aren't I? Yes. That's what I don't do anymore. You just stop saying yes. Stop. Don't be a yes person, because you'll just run yourself into a fucking early grave. Like.
Yeah.
So I was yesing to everything, wanted the money. Oh, it was all about money. Like, do you know what I mean? I wanted this lifestyle, but I wasn't living the lifestyle, was I? I was miserable.
Yeah, because when are you supposed to live it?
I'll show you, actually. I'll give you a comparison picture of me then and me now.
Right.
You won't believe the difference. I have nothing now. I've 50 quid or something. Do you know what I mean? Don't want that. I want to be a musician. I want to do my fucking tattoos and just pay my bills.
But look, as long as you're able to survive, then what more do you need?
Exactly.
Like, it just, like, I'd like to be one of those people who doesn't want for things.
That's it.
I always want for things. I'm very materialistic. I always want new shoes and new clothes and this and that, and then there's always this kind of fad thing that I want as well. Do you know, for 500 quid or whatever, I'm just like, oh, I want to get that thing. I want to get that thing, and I'm thinking about it until I get it.
But but that's incentive to work though as well. Like, it's good to have that. Like, I wanted a lifestyle that it was unattainable unless I was on millions.
Yeah.
Like, I was working 20 hours a day.
That's
3 different jobs. It's not, man. And I was doing this for like 4 years straight or something, to the point where, like, that I left a crowd.
So your head couldn't be right. Being like that, you know.
I didn't have a personality.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a huge personality. I had no personality left.
Just robot.
You know. Yeah, it was nothing. Like, it was literally. I'll show you the picture in a minute. It's like, it's 2 different people. Like, and like I said, now I just ring people and I'm like, and people know this about me now. They know that I just work on my own time.
Yeah.
They know not to rush me. I might want to sing for an hour when I do a tattoo before I do it.
Sing?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might bring a guitar. I just do what I want. And people expect that now.
Yeah.
So it's like, she's just away with fairies, let her be. She'll do a good tattoo, that's it.
Yeah.
Pay her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But like, so in fairness, you're building your life around the type of person you are.
But I'm building
and what's wrong with that? Like,
no,
not everybody has the opportunity to do that. Like.
I'm building my life.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But my life. I'm not building a life based upon other people's needs anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not building a life based upon what society wants me to be or how I should act.
Yeah.
I'm doing what makes me happy. A really, 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 really important person in my life said to me once, she just sat me, like, it was on the phone actually, I remember saying it to me, she said, Lee, you should always strive for contentment, because through contentment you can achieve momentary sadness but also momentary happiness.
Yeah.
Once you're content, you can float between both, but you're still content.
Yeah.
Contentment it's happiness on another level. Do you know what I mean? It means there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You can still go through fleeting moments of sadness when you're content, but you can also be happy.
Yeah.
And you can also live whatever way you want. That means you're not ever going to feel right. It'll stop you basically. I went through all these times in my life where I was literally suicidal. and it was over the most bizarrely ridiculous things when I look back. Like, you know, pressure,
Yeah.
putting myself under so much pressure to be what other people wanted me to be, or how I should be, and it just, I'm content being me and living for me.
That's
you
the
know?
dream, like.
Exactly,
You know,
I'm
but
living the dream, man.
The problem a lot of people have is that they make decisions earlier in their life, or they take on like responsibilities or certain bills or certain commitments that stops them from ever changing that.
That's it.
Sometimes
and see,
you
it's
can,
so unfortunate. Like,
sometimes you can just never, like, do you know, there's certain things that I've wanted to do in my life, and even like people say to me like about like the social media thing or whatever, because like there's been some videos there from years ago that got like millions of views, and there was times there when things were booming with social media, never making any money off it, and people are saying like, oh, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, and why don't you do this, and I'm like, because I have other commitments in my life. I can't give,
you have family and you have responsibilities.
I can't give social media my all, but whereas some other people are able to do that, and that works out great for them, but I just need to do what works for me. So if you're in the opportunity, if you're in the position to live your life how you want to live your life and not how you have to live your life, then that's a fucking brilliant place to be.
See, this is it, right? So I felt, because of the structure that society, and it's just that structured way you should live. I suppose it's like, it's, you know, that what way would you put it? Like, just that contemporary
the
living,
9 to
like,
5 we'll call it.
It's a contemporary way of living. Like, it's not. I'm very like extra, I suppose. I'm out there, like, you know. I don't want a 9 to 5 job. Yeah. So I'd say I have ODD. I definitely have oppositional defiant disorder. I'm telling
What's
you now.
That now?
It's I think it's on the spectrum. I'm not sure. You have to look it up, but it's oppositional defiant disorder. It's basically another way of saying you're just a cunt. Okay. If you tell me to do something, I'm going to do the total opposite. Right. So
kind of living on your own terms, kind of a
absolute. Look, when I was a child.
So can you not consider? Does that mean you can't consider?
I refuse to conform to anything. Like.
Okay.
You know, it's not that I have to be different because I want attention. I have to be different because I am different.
That's how you're wired.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, people think that I dress the way I dress, or I act the way I act, and do what I do for attention. I don't look. Do you know, I don't look at social media. I very rarely look at the comments. I look at how many likes I get. That gives my ego a little boost. Yeah. I don't look at anybody else's stuff. Do you know, everybody does that. But like, it's not like, this is not an attention thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
it's how you're programmed.
It's how you're programmed, and that's exactly how it came about. I suppose, if you want to put it in a really simple way, I live my life the way I live it now because I didn't. Yeah. So I've experienced both sides. Do you understand me?
But that's the, like, as I said, like, why not? Do you know what I mean? You're doing, like, if you handed that opportunity to 90% of the people out there, they're going to take it. To be like, do you want to continue your life in this way that you're going with all this worry?
Yeah, but also you have to understand as well, when you're 23 and you're madly in love, and let's just say for straight couples or whatever, you have a child. Right, so there's your responsibility straight away. So then you get married because that's what you're meant to do. Yeah. And that's tradition or whatever. And then you get a mortgage. So you're tied. You are tied for the rest of your life. Yeah. You don't know any different. A lot of people don't know any, and it's unfortunate. I'm so fortunate that my life went the way it did. Like, I don't have a mortgage. I have my own house. My parents died. Yeah. Okay? That's shit. Yeah. But I have been left in a position right now where I can buy a camper van and travel Ireland now for the rest of the year and have my little dog and not worry about going on dates or my love life, because I don't want to. I don't want a love life right now. I want to actually experience what it's like to live as myself rather than in a what is it called? Cohabiting is codependent relationship.
Codependent, yes.
We are so bad. Man, we are. If you look up ADHD, picture two of us like that. That conversation, I'd say people are going to be like.
But I get lost sometimes. I don't know where I'm going with something. But I totally understand where you're coming from.
Basically, it's like, sorry, go on.
But continue, like, keep doing that, like, do you know what I mean? And you are going to keep doing that because it's what keeps you going, like. So why not? 100%. Why the fuck not? Like,
listen, there's nobody man, woman, or beast is going to stop me from going in the direction I'm going now. I have literally came through hell over the last 4 years. I've had 4 years that a lot of people wouldn't have even dreamed.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've gone through trauma. I went through a lot of family stuff. So I've gone through trauma. I've lost 90% of the people that I spoke to.
Yeah.
Through my own, like it was personal. It was, I lost myself so badly that now is me. It's like being born again, man.
Yeah.
It's literally like being born again. I now get to choose the direction of my life, and it's like I didn't go through that contemporary living. It's like that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I
Because
just
you're living this now.
get to restart.
Yeah.
It's fucking unreal. Like,
it's brilliant, and like that's the thing, that society and strangers and everything else just want you to do what they do.
yeah,
Do you know that's why, like, even when you're creating as much content as I've been creating content for the last fucking 13 years, more and
Yeah.
more, as long as I can remember.
yeah.
Even before content was content, I was creating content. Do you know what
There
I
you
mean?
go.
And people used to be commenting, "Get a job," and I'm like, I have 2 jobs. Like,
Yeah,
I'm literally burnt out from working.
but you
and
right.
I'm doing this on the side to entertain fucking ye.
But you're getting the followers for your entertainment. Do you know I have very little following
Yeah,
because people think I'm an arsehole.
yeah,
They do. People have walked up to me in the street, like literally strangers have walked up to me in the street, and they were literally like, well, like, you know, you'd start a conversation, they'd recognise you, and they would literally to my face say, "God, you're actually really nice.
yeah.
You come across as a fucking dickhead online."
Okay, yeah.
I'd
yeah.
be like, "What?"
And did you ever think that, or did you ever kind of like regret the fact that you have such a distinctive look and you're so
No.
easily recognizable?
Jesus, no.
No, even when all that shit was going on,
No.
like, yeah,
Like I said, if you saw me 6 years ago, I looked 45 6 years ago. I'm 37 years old and I
Yeah.
look 27. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I
yeah,
did
yeah.
that. That's because I do what I want.
yeah,
I've no stress.
yeah,
No, I have, of course I have stress.
yeah.
Massive stress. Like, I'm after coming through a lot of stress, but I don't allow
Not on
the
the
little
daily,
things.
like,
Man, if you look, lads, there's so much can go wrong in your life. So much that if you can imagine the worst thing that could ever happen to you, live as if it has. That's all I'll say.
yeah,
Because I've gone through the worst experiences I could ever imagine a human going through. Like, just trauma wise.
Yeah.
Like, man, I was given away as a baby. Like, it started then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We won't even get into that. That's another podcast for another day. But like, I've had a hard life,
yeah.
and I've been really, really lucky
Mm-hmm.
as well. But yeah, I've been through it, and that's why when I say live as if you've gone through the worst experience in the world, because then you'll know what real happiness is.
Yeah. And
You know?
Did you have much support when all the stuff was going on online?
No,
You didn't.
no,
No.
I didn't even have the support of RTE. I got one phone call. I told you 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like, I do. Like, I respect them. They were great. They offered me help, but for the level of abuse I took,
You feel like you should have been checked in with more.
I should have been checked in with at least twice a day, I'd say, because I was getting phone calls from strangers,
Yeah.
right? Listen to this, not even my own family rang me. Strangers.
Right.
Strangers rang me to check in and make sure my mental health was okay. That's the level of abuse I got.
Okay. Jesus, yeah.
It was rough, like.
Yeah.
Not going to like, and people are like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Do you know what?
So, but they can't, because, like, however bad it is case by case, like, do you know what I mean?
But it's not even that. Like, it's like, obviously, I didn't actually look at any of the comments for weeks. I allowed them to be posted.
Just kind of the minute you saw it getting negative, you were like, okay, I'm tuning out
It
of
got
this.
negative straight away.
Okay.
Like, and do you know what? This is actually kicking the teeth as well. So the year before, it was the 25th of January, the ad went up. And
The teaser clip, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so the 1st of January, I get news that I'm like, you know, they're cutting parts out to get more of me in and stuff. And such great news. 3 hours later, my girlfriend left me, right?
Okay.
The 25th of that's the 1st of January. 25th of January was the anniversary of, oh man, I love my dogs, right? So I actually knocked my own dog down by accident
Okay.
the year before. And it was the year before, my studio, I had a studio at home, private studio. My studio, the
For
walls came
tattooing,
with,
like?
yeah.
Yeah.
my life had just gone downhill so badly that I couldn't upkeep anything. I couldn't even bother, to be honest with you. I was left lying on the floor in a puddle at one stage, you know, with a bottle of Hennessy in my hand, you know, just depressed.
Yeah.
And the studio literally burst. It got so badly water damaged, it burst. The walls came out from the floors, and I live like out in the countryside, so I had to drive from my house to the shed to get a jack to jack up the fucking wall.
Oh fuck!
And I knocked my dog down. I killed her.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was horrific. Like, and it was her anniversary, and I had her cremated. Oh, this was like, I'll never forget this. Like, I sat with that dog in my arms for, I think, about 2 days.
Fuck.
Literally, I was traumatized.
Yeah.
And we got her cremated. We actually
just rushing up to get the jack, is it? When it
I
happened?
I was rushing down. I wasn't even rushing. I was driving. I had left her in the cabin, and the fucker had bitten a hole in the door for herself to get out, right?
Yeah.
So she was just a crowd out. Like, everybody knew her as like, oh, Sapphire. You give her a rub, go and by. She was a character. Like,
Yeah.
she was the main character in my story, you know, and she just came everywhere with me, everywhere. And I had literally left her sitting on the seat, rubbed her down, said, I'll be back in a minute, baby, gave her a kiss, left her go to sleep. She was not meant to be outside.
Yeah.
She had come running out the door and wanted to get into the car with me.
Oh,
Shot I was going off.
Yeah.
It was horrific.
I can imagine. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It was her anniversary on the 25th of January.
Yeah.
I went to Glendalough with her ashes and the new puppy. So I waited for the year, and the day before her anniversary, I bought Da Vinci.
Okay.
So I got him, and it was kind of like nearly like a passing over. It was I'm very spiritual, like, do you know what I mean? So it was like a passing over thing for me. I was like, I'm going to bring the little dog. I made sure, like, I was in the height of debt the year before. Like, I had nothing, and I had picked myself up out of respect for my dog.
Yeah.
Enough to be able to buy a new dog, have a car, and go and do this. Like, I wanted to show her how much she meant to me by giving her a little bit of just that it was just respect.
Yeah.
To give that respect to how important she was to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, your companion,
And
like.
Yeah, oh my God, she was just fucking everything to me. Like, the dog slept with me, ate with me. There was nothing we didn't do together. Like.
Yeah.
And that, I don't care what people think about that. Like, that's just, it's who I am. Like, you know,
but there's a lot of, like, any true, like, proper pet owners feel that way, like.
So it was a really special day that we had. So I brought the ashes up, I brought the puppy with me. I have a lovely little spot in Glendalough that I really adore, and it makes me feel really, like, calm right at the water, like. And I scattered the ashes, and I fucking roared, man.
Yeah.
I sobbed and I sobbed.
Yeah.
And 3 hours later, so 3 hours after I get the phone call on the 1st of January, my girlfriend leaves me. 3 hours after I spread my fucking dog's ashes, they put up the clip.
Okay.
I had put the TikTok up. They knew.
You put the TikTok
put a
up
TikTok
about,
up
oh
about,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
a whole,
yeah.
oh sorry, it was a sorry, I didn't actually get into that. So I put a TikTok up of the whole day.
Okay.
I documented the whole day, and I was really, like, it was so heartfelt. It was like, you know, guys, like, when you see your little dog wagging its tail, like, you really think of this video, like, I'm heartbroken. Boom. It's
3
my
hours
room
later.
key.
Yeah.
I was getting phone calls, roaring my heart out on the motorway on the way home. Didn't even know what was going on. My phone blew up. They were like, did you see the telly? I said, no. Did you see TikTok? Did you see? And it was just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
There was comments. It was horrendous.
And your head was already gone, like.
I literally just said, I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah.
Because everybody said, don't look at social
okay.
media.
Yeah.
I said, this isn't happening. I said, this is not happening, like. And it was, because I thought it'd be funny when it came out. Like, they didn't tell me.
Because you couldn't have.
But they
known.
didn't tell me it was coming. They
Yeah.
didn't even tell me it was going to be that day.
Yeah.
It just, bang, it was on. No pre-warning. No, like, Lisa, look, we're after making an absolute misogynistic dickhead of you.
Do you feel like it was cut and chopped up to make you look that way?
Do I feel like it was? Oh my God. It was, that conversation did not happen in that order.
Okay.
At all.
I was kind of thinking that, and there was even at one stage when, did you make a joke, or was it one of the other daters? I think, no, it was the other dater, the guy from, was he from America, I think?
Yes.
Really nice
he got the
guy.
dates as well, that
But
doctor.
he made a joke at one point, and the camera flicked over, and only because I understand editing and stuff like that, I saw it, and straight away I thought,
You knew,
that's not her reaction, because he made some sort of a joke, right? And then the very next scene was her taking a drink and looking kind of.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Yeah.
they put that in there.
Yeah.
I was
No,
thinking that's
100%.
not. That wasn't her reaction to what he
No.
just did.
Now, to be fair, my editor, like, I've nothing bad to say about first dates.
Hmm.
I've nothing bad to say about RT. Like, they did be dirty, man. They did be dirty. Look, but they knew I was able for it.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
But
They knew. No, they did.
were you able for it?
Yeah, I smashed it.
Okay.
I absolutely listen. Anybody else in my shoes would have. I didn't lose 1 point off my ego
Yeah.
with the "Who's your man."
Yeah.
I just commented underneath, Lisa fucking Mackey. That's
Yeah.
it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
well
yeah,
able
yeah.
for it,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm hard done by. All right, yeah, because I should have got a little bit more. A phone call would have been nice, and
Yeah.
appreciation.
But
Bit of appreciation for
think
like
it-
the fact that I took the debts for them. Do you know what I mean? Would have
and
been
you think
nice.
that you think that in this day and age, with everything being so, do you know, modern now, and with the way things are gone, that comments like that wouldn't happen. But it's still very much alive, isn't it?
Oh my god, like it's horrendous. Like people, I get it when people picked it up wrong, all right, and it was like, oh my god, I can't believe she did that. Like how presumptuous. What a dickhead. Fair, but the people that just commented, what an ugly Kremlin, or what is that? I tell you what, I am. I'm a human,
Yeah, 100%.
and I have fucking feelings, man.
But that's someone with a fucking probably a football crest as the profile picture and a gammy name. Do you know what I mean?
Or a 40-year-old man that takes a photo like that.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. No,
I just got a modelling contract out of first dates, so
yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. Like I've been very, very fortunate in that I don't get hate online.
yeah,
right, for
that's what
I
I'm saying.
do.
Like this, actually, that's where one of these conversations started there a while ago. I was saying about your following. I literally I got a good bit on TikTok, but I was getting 500,000 views on my Instagram, 2,500 followers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There was just people going and searching your name,
Unbelievable.
looking you up.
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. Like, it's like, not to bring it down on a sad note out at the end or anything like that, because it has been funny and it has been enjoyable. But I just think, I think like maybe I do come across as a dickhead. But if you like looking at me so much, go on. Maybe I'll make money off it then. Like you said earlier on, it's like this for us and a lot of people in our, I suppose, our era. This is now a career for us. Like,
Yeah.
I could, with the amount of views I'm getting, I could actually be monetized.
Yeah.
But it's the people that are so bitter. They
You
don't want that.
probably
Yeah.
have a lot of hate watchers.
That's it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Stay at least Mackey.
But
I
I
actually,
don't.
do you know what I did last week on purpose? I put up, it was for Pride. Did you see it? No, on
No.
Instagram. Go onto my Instagram.
Or did I?
Go onto my Instagram. I got 20,000 views in a day for crack.
Right.
I was like, do you know what it is? I'm bored now.
Okay.
I've become a little bit irrelevant. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, let's do this.
Right,
But it was, it was actually, it was a professional photo. It was done for the LGBTQI plus community.
Okay.
It was basically it was the mask lesbian era. It was the butch lesbian turn mask lesbian era a couple of years ago. And I was asked to do a topless photo.
Right.
And it was to show that even as somebody masculine, you're still feminine. Like, my whole thing is I'm too pretty to be masked, but I'm too masked to be femme.
Okay.
So I don't know where I fit in.
Okay.
And that's why I kind of just broke away and did my own thing for but that's what I still do. Like, do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people out there like me as well. Like,
there is somebody out there for everybody. Like.
100%.
Do you know?
And like, it's not, look, I don't care if it's for everybody, but just, you know what? Don't be mean about it.
No, Jesus
you know,
Christ,
don't
no.
be mean about
No.
it. It is. It can get very, very hurtful online. Like,
Yeah, no,
and
I
it
can
just,
imagine.
yeah.
Okay, I see. I actually see, first of all, Mr. Price follows you.
Man, I big up Mr. Price. We love Mr. Three of my nieces work
Mr.
at
Price
Mr.
is chiseled, isn't he?
Man, Mr. Price is. I want to look like Mr. Price. Think about it. Come on now.
Lisa Price, go as well.
But shut up. My ex's second name was Price.
Oh, fuck, okay. Okay, so I see the picture here now. Yeah, that's very,
Yeah,
very
so it's
out
like,
there.
right? So 20,000 views in a day, one follow. I actually did it for this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it so I could have this conversation. 20,000 views in one day.
Okay, so do you want to explain what it is for people who don't know?
What?
The picture?
But I told you, it's a topless photo.
Yeah, topless photo. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
obviously, the nipple is covered. It's very, and it's somebody actually commented underneath it.
It does look
it's
very
the-
professional.
Yeah, it is. It was done professionally. She said it's the classiest topless photo or whatever. I can't remember what the comment said, but whatever it says, it was the classiest way she's ever seen topless done. I think is what she said.
Yeah.
And it's like, Men do it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Why can't I?
Yeah.
I still covered my nipple out of respect for
Yeah.
some teenagers follow me or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I would be obviously respectful, but
Mm.
you know, I still have a body and I still have a right to show it off like everybody else. And I think, and I would have never put that up before first dates, but
Yeah.
it was the amount of men. I will add this, like, not great looking men,
Yeah.
because I went onto their profiles and I saw their fat wives.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, you want to see my exes, bro?
Yeah.
Your wife could make all of them. Do you know what I mean? If all of them stood in a circle, that would be your wife.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Christ.
Hop on, like. And it's these people that there was no singular person there. There was no. I made it up, but you know what I mean. But like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's these kind of people, small, and it's just mean people. Like, it's like, why? If you've nothing nice to say nothing.
No.
Honestly, if you've nothing nice to say, just keep it to yourself. Don't try and make your own ego feel better by putting somebody else who has an ego down, because you're not going to dampen my ego.
But
are
you
you
think
really?
that you? But as a like, I'll go back to it now again. You think in this day and age, like, that people would know better.
But this is what. But it's like, and do you know what? I can already feel the comment. Well, if it's not dampening your ego, why are you taking it? Why are you butthurt? Like, but I'm not butthurt. I'm putting it out there that. Why can't it be a nice comment? Why can't people support who I am?
Yeah.
I know, look, I'm really not for everybody. Like I said, people have literally said to me, to my face, you come across as such a fucking dickhead online, like. And yeah, that's... but there has to be one of them.
An online persona is different to what a person actually
but
fucking is, like.
There has to be one of these people. Do you know what I mean? If there's no dickheads,
Yeah.
who's going to look nice?
But at least you're not the dickhead who's out trying to hurt people. You're being a dickhead, but you're not doing it towards anybody.
No, that's it.
Do you
Like,
know?
look, at the
I'd
end
say
of the
something
day,
if you were coming on and you were attacking a certain group, or you were,
Absolutely.
do you know, if you were attacking a certain type of person or whatever the fuck it is, then fair enough. Or if you were hurting anyone, but
Man,
you're not, like.
one of the main things I said on first dates, and I say it with my chest, I have no ill intent towards any human or animal. None.
Yeah.
None. I just want to live my life. But that's exactly what it is. It's like, do you know what I wish for these people? I wish for these people the freedom of not having to hurt other people's feelings to feel good.
Yeah.
I wish them that.
Yeah.
And that's all I'd say about that. Like,
See, it's mad when you meet so many people throughout your life, and you see, like, what's important to some people, what's unimportant to some people that should be important to them, and
this is what I'm
like
saying.
people's values and stuff like that. You really start to get a feel for how there is those people to still do all that shit online, because you're like, oh yeah, like, that person carries on like this, but sure, don't I know that other person who carries on like that? So that means that all those people exist, and it makes it a little bit more.
People, like.
It makes it a little bit realer in your head, because you're thinking, where are these people coming from? But then you think, what about fucking him down the road who thinks this?
They become a stereotype. Then it's the keyboard warriors. Like, do you know what I mean? That's where that came from. They are as Karens. Evans, do you know what I mean? Whatever you want, like.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, like, if, let's say I say, fucking, where was I going with that? You may cut this.
But no, I won't cut it. But I mean, what I said before as well, right? So I did an episode. Episode 4 was about that. Are we dating the same guy? Profile on Facebook, right? So I did nearly a full episode on that, right?
You?
Yeah, because I was put up on it a couple of times, right? So yeah. But and you know the funny thing about it is,
were they dating the same guy?
Nobody was dating the same guy.
Why can't even get
I
a
wasn't
second
even
date?
fucking dating anyone.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean?
Look at the two of us. Look, two eligible people.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mentioned on that.
Will we go on a date?
Huh?
Will we go on a date?
I have something for you, actually.
This looks choreographed. I actually don't know what's going on.
I have something for you. It's my air freshener. But,
I love this.
But yeah, so you can stick that up now.
I
But so what I said was that like, I'm going to say in the public eye. I don't think I'm fucking famous or anything like that, but I'm known online and stuff like that.
You know you are, shut up.
Do you know, right? So, like, I mean,
I actually got a little bit starstruck today.
you didn't.
Yeah, but you did as well, so it's grand.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I was able to, like, I'd be able to handle stuff online better than the average person.
Yeah.
Because of the life that I've lived with online and
That's
stuff like that.
exactly
Right?
where I was
So
going with, yeah.
I'm lucky enough to be able to deal with that. You're lucky that you were able to
Same,
deal
yeah.
with that, what you got.
That's exactly what I said
But the
earlier
next
on.
person might not.
That's exactly
that's
the point
why
we made earlier on, yeah.
And that's why people need to be more mindful
But
about
that's
what they're
also why
posting.
they put people like me in that position on first dates. Because what if, God forbid, some plain Joe soap went on and did what I did?
Yeah.
God, I really would, like, I wouldn't be hopeful for their outcome
Yeah.
afterwards. I would
And-
definitely expect somebody to do harm, like,
And the fact that
with the abuse, like.
you say you organised it with the producers
Yeah.
to do this,
Yeah.
they were like, lovely.
100%.
Let's
But
go.
your man, they knew. We all knew I was going viral. I told them, I put a bet on with her
Yeah,
that I was going to be the most viral episode.
yeah.
I went and did. It was a personal thing.
Mm.
It wasn't a job. I don't work for Coco Content. I don't work for RT. But I did it to prove to myself I could do it.
Yeah,
You know?
for a bit of crack, like.
For a bit of crack.
Yeah, yeah.
What
yeah.
harm did I do? I made fucking everyone laugh.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
get really mad.
Yeah.
But like,
But
look, either way, I'm sorry.
To be honest, I from watching it, I watched the episode this morning actually to just make sure that I knew.
You just
what
really
went
enjoyed
on.
it and you wanted to
I
watch
did.
it
It was
twice.
funny, but I don't understand why people got so bad. Do you know what I mean? Because it was there. The episode went on. As I said, the girl went into the bathroom after that happened and was on the phone going,
Oh,
yeah.
I have something to tell you actually. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so the girl went into the bathroom after that happened. Was on the phone to her friend, I think it was, and she was like, "Yeah, she seems funny, and we'll see how it goes." After that happened, she didn't go in and go, "She fucking pulled her room key out, what? You know, this or that."
Yeah.
she.
And that
didn't-
was after the room key, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't the public see it like that? Do you know what I mean? Why can't the public, if she walked into the bathroom and
see,
she was
after
like,
they
"Oh my
did, I
god,
think,
this happened."
The abuse kind of stopped after the episode aired because
Okay,
Did-
so
sure,
that's how
even
she took it.
when I walked in, it was like, Lisa, I can't remember what he says, but it's like whatever he says. And then he's like, you'll be also surprised to find she's rather nice.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
100%,
So
yeah.
it's like the ad,
No, not even rather nice. It was like extremely nice or something like that.
surprisingly nice or something. Did he not say that?
No. It was like I'm fully sure they pushed the nice thing in a positive way.
Yeah, oh yeah, no,
Do you
like,
know?
yeah. And I remember smiling when that was said. I was like, oh my God, it was so nice, like.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's,
You better get into what you were going to say now because you're going to forget.
I know, I'm brutal, aren't I? Two of us looking at each other like that.
yeah. Like two pugs.
Yeah, like two little French bulldogs.
But yeah, so when I mentioned her going into the bathroom, you
Yeah,
remember.
so
Yeah.
what I shouldn't know, but I do know. Because not my producer, but somebody that I know, I was talking to somebody that night
Right.
and they let slip that she did say yes.
She did say yes.
Yes,
to
initially.
another date.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even directly talking, I was being nosy, right?
Right.
And as drunk as I was, I would like try, you know, I'm a spring, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was in and I was out and I was in, and they were trying to pull me outside and they were trying to make me fucking not hear things. And I overheard two people working there have a conversation where they were explaining that they had to coax her. It was after everything had finished, sorry. That they had to coax her to say no, they had to kind of explain that I was in a relationship then.
Oh.
And I'd say that's
So
why she doesn't
that bit was scripted?
And look, I'm not putting it out there. I don't know why she doesn't talk to me because I am nice. I was
Yeah.
really drunk, but I am like,
And you did have an hour and a half conversation.
yeah, man, I thought we got on great.
And you got, you know, you did seem to, like, as I said, she just wasn't as out there as you. So some of the times,
Like, I literally was like, at the end, I was like, yeah, do you want to like swap phone numbers? And she was like, no.
oh, fuck off.
Walking, going down the escalator.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, okay. And then went
She didn't
outside.
actually say no. She was, no, I said, actually, sorry, let me get politically correct here because if she gets up onto the comments, I swear down.
Yeah.
I asked if we could swap Instagrams or something like that, and it was just kind of brushed off. Like, it was kind of, it was basic. No,
And then
like,
she linked you outside for the camera.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we were still grand then. I don't know what happened between.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. Sure, she was told I was in a relationship. We were linking out because she thought I was single. Now,
Yeah.
it's all coming back to me now. Nice to lean on here.
You're just the same as me. I said something to you earlier on as well, and you just came out with a song quote, and I was like, "What? Hold on."
Oh, you
That's
said,
what
look
I
at the
do."
blank space over there and said, all right, Taylor Swift.
I fucking always do that.
Yeah.
Always do
We're
that.
born on the same day, man.
Yeah, 100%.
We
Our
have the same
birthdays on
birthday.
the same day.
We're
yeah,
going out
mental.
next year, bro.
100%.
Facts.
Yeah. But
You know, we'll do a birthday podcast.
yeah, why not?
Fact,
Why
yeah.
not? Let's
Watch
do
this
it.
space.
Yeah. Next year coming. But come here. So I'd say we can probably leave it
It'll
there.
probably
do you?
be next year before I go.
Do you want to plug your socials or no?
Sorry?
Do you want to plug your socials, mention your social media handles or no? Or is
yeah,
there anything that you want to mention?
No, 100%. Look, the lifestyle I'm going for right now, I'm going to be nomadic, man. I'm going travelling in a camper. If you want to follow me around, look at me being this version of me. Like, I'll be talking about all sorts. I'll be talking about mental health. I'll be singing. I'm doing a lot of singing. My song is coming out this year. Hopefully myself and a few of the guys out of a band, a really good Boom. Check them out. Unbelievable.
Le Boom,
yeah.
Okay.
If you could absolutely throw the boys up, fucking yeah. They're such nice guys, and one of the guys out of Le Boom is actually helping me record my song, with another good friend of mine, Keenan. So we have that underway. Now look, the lads it's festival season, so it'll be probably later in the year. Now I was hoping for July, August, but obviously it's not going to happen now.
Yeah.
It's going to be the end of the year. So I'm going to be going for that. That's my aim, is to get as much following as I can.
So where's the best place to get you?
So I'm not really. TikTok is good. It's funny. I have a lot of funny TikToks. Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. So I have my work Instagram, which is chapter number 4 Inc. Lee Mackey, Li.Mackey. You'll find me on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snapchat as well, Lee_Mackey. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, go give her a follow. And
I'll send you on the handles, and you can show them at the end or something like that.
my handles aren't even on the fucking screen. Then what happened there? We'll put them up there. Yep.
Get them up there.
We'll throw them up there. But come here, follow me on all the things as well at Walshunit if you're not already following me.
Do you know, actually, before you finish, I don't know your first name.
Secret. What do I look like? Give me a name.
David.
You fucking do know.
Swear down that's your name.
Come on now.
On my mother and father's grave, I didn't know your name. I meant to ask you before we came in.
Where are you after pulling David out? Did you see my little microphone, my little Jimmy Fallon microphone with my name on
I
it?
can't even see the screen on the fucking computer. Is your name really David?
Yeah.
It's my dad's name.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So where did you pull that out of?
I don't know, you look like a David. You said, what do I look like? You look like a David. No, right? This is no bullshit. I promise you.
Well, you're after swearing on graves and everything.
Yeah,
like,
I
so I'm
swear.
not gonna-
Mother and father's lives, yeah. Girl graves, yeah.
Jesus Christ. So
On
anyway.
mommy's life, I swear.
So yeah, but yeah, Jesus, there we go. So
I also know David Walsh, so maybe that's what it is.
possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe just
Big up
fit.
Dotty.
Maybe just
Good
fit.
pizzas.
Maybe just fit. But yeah, I'll try bang your handles into the end of it. But yeah, for any of your what? Because I said bang.
Bang your handles. I'll try bang yours as well. I'll bang your handles into everything.
But what was the joke? There was a joke. Oh, your date made a joke and you were sickened because she made a
I
better
was
joke.
raging.
What was it again?
I can't remember.
Oh,
What was that?
it was another fucking innuendo.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
I just remember it being really funny, and I was snapping.
Yeah, you were.
I was meant to be here to be funny.
Yeah. What did you say again? It was some sort of an innuendo anyway.
I don't
And
remember.
she said it, and you were like,
I'm sure you'll add it in here anyway.
Damn it! I don't know if I can put their clips in. I don't think I can.
I'm telling you can.
Yeah,
I'll put them on my I'll put them up on TikTok, so you can take them from there.
Yeah, but I mean, I won't add them into the episode, so people have to go to your socials to see them, or go watch the episode.
Yeah, do you know what it is, motherfuckers? Watch the episode.
Yeah, RT Player.
Season 11.
Fucking, I was going to call it Love Island. So
If you want me Love Island, I'm here.
there we go. So First Dates Ireland, season 11, episode 1. Check it out because there's a good few funny moments in it, and go to check out our socials as well, and check out all my socials: Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Fucking email is walshunit@gmail.com. TikTok is walshunit41. Everything else is just Walshunit. So go check them out. There's all different kinds of content.
I'm going to start renting them out for funerals.
I actually started making videos again recently. Did you see that?
Oh.
I posted them on
I haven't been online recently.
Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all that. I started doing
Oh,
kind of-
yes, I have. Yeah, I have.
Like,
I
so I
commented
used
them on nearly all of them, I think.
Did you? I didn't even fucking notice. But
Yeah, thanks.
I started posting content like that again, just to
Yeah,
get
the funny
get
videos. Like,
myself
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
yeah, because that's where I came from. So I just started.
I just thought you
kinda-
did it all the time.
Well, no, I
You gave it up
to
for
be
a while,
honest, I
didn't
kind of gave it up for a while. Yeah, and not even a conscious decision. It just kind of fizzled out a little bit. But yeah, I'm back to doing that type of stuff. So
Yeah, I
little,
thought-
little
yeah.
sketches and stuff like that,
you?
basically.
Savage, yeah.
So yeah, check it out.
That's
And-
basically, yeah, we do a lot of the same stuff, really, don't
Yeah.
we? We should collab on a few videos.
Yeah,
That'd be
100%.
queer funny,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Birthday videos. But yeah, so
Birthday
look,
suits.
we we'll leave it there. So, and
100%.
follow me on all the things, and follow her on all the things, and we'll see you again.
Thanks for having me.
No problem at all.
Yeah,
And
it
thanks
was
for
fun.
coming.
It was lots of fun.
Bye, everyone.
The unit.